What's going on YouTube? This is Atomic Kev Collectibles coming back at you with another video, and I got something exciting. It is another box day here at the Atomic Kev compound. Let's go ahead and get her opened up and see what's inside. Now I am super excited for this figure because when I saw it go up, I was like, oh, this is another must-have. Oh, there it is. All right, now that we got him out of the box, let's go ahead and get him out of his protective bag here. I see that he's taped in a few different locations to ensure he got here safely. Oh, there he is. And he's doing the splits. How awesome is this? Oh, that is an awesome figure. Wow, guys, how awesome is he? And look at the tag. That is a new take on a Bandai tag. Inside of the tag, outside, or backside I should say, has the dorsal plates, Godzilla Minus One, Movie Monster Series, Godzilla, Posing Edition. So cool. Wow. Alright, we need to get the tag bag and sleeved. Yeah, before we get into any more shenanigans, let's get this guy nice and protected. So here is the first sleeve. Boom. And then the top loader here. Boom. There we go. Perfect. Now that we got the tag on, let's take a little bit closer look here. So the tag is going to feature one of the poster arts here from Godzilla Minus One. And this is the pose actually that the figure is going to be representing here. Really nice that we have the 2025 logo. And on the back, we have his dorsal plate cut out here. So first impressions of the figure, I actually really do like the pose here. I mean, if you put him in a certain orientation, it does look really cool. I think that there are a couple of different poses that you can put this guy in where he does look extremely cool. And with that, let's go ahead and take a closer look at the figure. Starting with Minus Goji's front here, you can see that there's incredible detail work here on his pectoral and belly area. Nice dry brush to go ahead and bring out those highlights of the detail. Also, you're going to get nice ribbage here along the neck. The arms are going to be nicely sculpted and painted as well with light dry brush. And then looking at the front of Goji's legs here, they are muscular and thick. And then you get nice detail work of skin textures here. You also get nice plate detail here along Goji's toes. Nice, in the back of the figure is where the magic happens. If this is probably how I'm going to pose my figure, is this orientation. You get nicely detailed and sculpted dorsal plates here in the back. They are going to feature the coral reef-like textures here, as well as a little bit of dry brushing. I don't know how well the camera's picking that up, but there is present dry brushing there to bring out the detail. And then that is also going to continue all the way down Goji's tail here. And then here's a back shot of the figure as well, so you can see skin texture running all along the back here and underside of Godzilla Minus One's tail. Detail is going to be present all throughout the figure. I mean, any orientation or any way that you pose this figure, you're going to get marvelous amounts of detail for a Bandai figure. Here's another fantastic shot of the figure. Man, the more I play around and orientate this thing, the more I fall in love with it. I mean, this is such a great pose for Minus Goji. It looks menacing, it looks territorial, and like he's ready to mess stuff up. Perfect. Now that we got the close-up of the figure done, let's go ahead and get some side-by-side comparisons. Movie Monster. And Presto Enshrined. Fun, Haya Exquisite, Defareal, YMSF, Ichiban Show 25cm, X Plus 30cm, Omega Eggmon, Mini Eggmon, Finger Puppet. Final thoughts on this guy. I think that this is an excellent addition to the Bandai lineup here. It's really nice to have a posed figure already of the Godzilla Minus One. And if you are a fan of Godzilla Minus One and don't like the generic pose of the original Bandai release, then this is the figure for you. It's super dynamic and it holds a lot of presence for its size. I mean, the pose that it's in, it does command a lot of presence. I do have to warn though, it is a little bit of a shelf hog. As you can see, the elongated tail here does take up quite a bit of shelf space. And for you to get the full effect of this figure, I feel like it needs to be a standalone figure in its own space. Anyway, guys, so this one actually retailed over in Japan for around the $20 USD mark. I know right now, currently, the only ways that you can get it if you're in the United States is in the aftermarket, such as eBay, Mercari. So those prices, these guys are trending anywhere between $35 and $50, depending on who you go through. I know that Rip City Kaiju is pretty fair. You can find him on eBay, and he's stateside, and I know his prices are pretty fair. Anyway, guys, that's going to wrap it up for this video. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think? Do you prefer this pose, or do you prefer the original pose of the other Bandai figure? Also, give this video a like. It lets me know that I'm doing a good job. And then just a few channel plugins here. We are on the way through 65 subscribers, so thank you so much for that. We are on the road to 100. That's our next big milestone. So anything you can do, if you want to sub to the channel, that would greatly be mucho appreciated. And that's going to do it for this one, guys. Peace.